All right, fired up, guys. It's Friday. Pat here, CFB. Just want to go through the level 1 programming for pistols. It's actually Thursday, but this is going to go up for Friday. And Mickey was so awesome. This morning he posted the skills work for the day. Pistols, all right? Pistols will be every Thursday for the month of September. And we want to make sure that you are set up on all of the progressions that you need to know and work through before or after, ideally after classes. So once you see pistols on the board, I want you to walk over to the skills board with me and figure out what that means. So let's go. All right, so I'm going to ask Jen to zoom in on the board here. Here's the skills board. Whenever you see a skill up on the board, you want to come over here and find your progressions and what you are working on. For the pistol progressions, every Thursday, I want you to set a clock for 20 minutes and work through all of the letters on your level. So right now, I'm just going to go through level 1. And level 1 starts with overhead squats with a dowel. And we're going to do 3 sets of 5. Then we'll do good mornings with a dowel, 3 sets of 15. Then we'll do a hollow body hold for 3 seconds, and we'll do 3 sets of 10. And then we'll finish with a seated pistol on a bench for 3 sets of 5. After you get through all that work, you want to test your pistol. And if you pass out of level 1, which the standards are there at the bottom, it's 0 pistols to a seated pistol on a bench. If you're able to get to, say, a seated pistol on a 45-pound plate, or 1 pistol each leg, then you would progress to level 2. But for 20 minutes, just keep working through, cycling through each letter, and call it a day. All right? So come on over here. Is that good?
You need to back up. Yeah, but you got to back up a little bit so we can see everything.
All right, cool. So first things first, the overhead squat. What we're looking for, feet under the shoulders, barbell belt buckle height, bring the bar up overhead, get active. I want to see a good grip on the bar, actively trying to snap that bar in half, externally rotating the shoulder. When we squat, make sure we keep it in the frontal plane of the body, directly over the middle of the foot. All right, but you're going to push the hips back, keep the chest up, all the way down to the bottom, all the way back up. Go slow, focus on your balance, and keeping your heels connected to the ground, driving those knees out. Everything should be tight and turned on, eyes level, chest is up, controlling that bar path. All right, good focus, working through this range of motion all the way down, all right, and then all the way back up. It's nice, slow and controlled, active shoulders, focused for that. You might have seen something crazy with the camera, but no worries. Go and switch it back to, yeah, it needs to stay like that. Let me show you one more like that. All right, looking here. Cool, all the way down, all the way back up. Nice and active, armpits facing forwards the whole time. All right, after that, good mornings. Sometimes there's a little confusion in what a good morning is. I'm going to clear that up. We use the good morning to keep good posture, move through the hip, most importantly, access and turn on the posterior chain, glutes and hamstrings. So when we do this, I want your feet under your hips, jumping stance, just like a deadlift. You're going to rack the bar across your back like a back squat. Elbows are loose. Keep the chest big, shoulders back and down, ribs locked in, belly firm. Hinge from your hip. Keep your neck neutral. You're going to come down until you feel your hamstrings turn on. Hold that stretch, pushing the knees out, gripping the floor with your feet, and then push through the floor, squeeze your butt, stand tall. All right, be smooth and controlled. Feel your hamstrings turn on. Then push through the heels, stand up, squeeze the butt. If you don't feel like you're keeping perfect posture, do the same thing, but with a pipe on your back. You're going to put one hand in your lower back, one hand behind your neck. Make sure it touches your head, your shoulder blades, and your tailbone. Hips back, head comes forward. Feel the hamstrings turn on. Push the knees out. Make sure you're tight, belly's firm. drive through the heel, squeeze the butt. You can do your good mornings like that. That's what we're looking for. If you don't feel those hamstrings turn on, it might be because you're letting your knees just kind of do whatever they want to do. Here's a challenge for you. Step up to the bench. Use the bench as feedback. Don't let your knees push the bench forward. So keeping the knees quiet and soft. Hips back, just moving through the hip. Feel the hamstrings turn on. Once you feel it turn on, make sure you got the posture. And then stand tall. Cool? So we're looking for that. Alright. Same thing here. Turn on. Squeeze. Looking for that activation in the glute and the hamstring, because we're trying to use that to get up out of the bottom in our pistol. Next up would be the hollow body hold. You can do any number of progressions. Easiest progression for the hollow body would be knees pinned together into your chest. You're going to hold here for 3 seconds, then relax. Then do it again, and you do a set of 10. If you want to make it harder, you can go one leg extended, keeping that hollow position, nice C shape, shoulder blades up off the floor, ribs locked in. The RX for this, which you're progressing up to, would be starting with your feet pressed together, hands pressed together up overhead, get this hollow position, and then ideally bring your feet down as far as you can, hands down as far as you can, keeping this hollow position. Hold it for 3 seconds, and then relax. So really be controlled, stay active, turn those abs on. That's what we need in the bottom to get up out of the pistol. Nice hollow body, solid. Cool? Last but not least, the pistol. What is it? It's a one-legged squat. For this level, you're going to use a bench. Make sure all of your weight is on your heel. Alright? Try to keep good balance. Hips initiate backwards. You're going to touch the bench, drive to the heel, stand tall. Alright, you're going to do 3 sets of 5. You can do 5 one leg, and then 5 the other leg. My left leg's not as good. We'll see. Keep the balance. And stand. Alright, once you get through 20, or once you get through all the letters, take a second, test your pistol. Without the bench, can you stay balanced? Can you go all the way down? And then all the way back up? In control. If you can, great. Then go to the next level. If not, start back over from the beginning for the rest of the 20 minutes. Hopefully that helped get you kick-started. Have an awesome Friday and weekend. I'll see you next week with the movements for level 2.